We're going to be unboxing 25 more books just in from CGC. Let's see what we got.
NoCoastComicBooks.
Welcome back to No Coast Comics. Jeremy here as always. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Please hit the subscribe button down below if you have not yet and you enjoy my content. I always appreciate that. And like this video anytime, now, later, on your way out, if you enjoy it. Helps me out a lot. We got 25 books back from CGC. Let's just get right into it. So first up, we have Captain Marvel Volume 4, number 17. I believe this is the first Philavel, rumored to be in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I thought this had a good shot at a 9.8. We got the 9.6, still not too shabby. Nice book to get us started there. Let's organize a little bit here, guys. All right, we'll start there. Next up, another good spec book. I picked this up in the back issue bins. We've got Thumbs number 1 in a 9.8. This is the second printing. I believe the print run on this second print was really short. I believe Todd McFarlane is involved in optioning this, so hopefully this comes to life. Imagine a tech billionaire started to give out free games and computer devices to underprivileged kids. Imagine he created an app that let cash-strapped parents have their own AI babysitter to provide daycare for their kids. Imagine this technology was secretly training these kids to be a private army. And definitely imagine these things are going to get worse from here. Thumbs is a second removed from the world we are living in right now, and it couldn't have come a second too soon. That's the synopsis here on the back. So, yeah, it came out in 2019. I did not read this when it came out. It kind of flew under my radar, but hope to get the trade soon and actually check it out too. It sounds fun. Oh, fun, it sounds interesting. Okay, this one I'm pretty excited about. I don't know how well the camera's gonna pick this up. Suicide Squad Special Edition, Free Comic Book Day, number 1. Yeah, the camera picks up pretty good, look at that. The foil edition with the King Shark. I think this was like a 1 in 500 of the Free Comic Book Day, which is kind of funny. I did pay for this, and then on back it is. And so yeah, this actually is Suicide Squad King Shark Special Edition number 1, I think. But I don't know. That's what it says back here. But yeah, so the LCS got this for Free Comic Book Day last year. So it says 10/21 because I think last year with the pandemic it was like delayed for Free Comic Book Day. Like it's usually in May and then they pushed it way back. I don't remember the actual day it was on, but I picked this up, I think, during their holiday sale. I think I got it for like 40 bucks-ish, but it was really nice, and I thought it would look even nicer to get it slabbed, especially the more you touch these, they get fingerprints, so. I really enjoyed King Shark in the Suicide Squad, and I think it's rumored that he's gonna have his own solo series, but I could be wrong. The way Peacemaker turned out, which was awesome, I wouldn't be shocked. Got Ice Cream Man, number 2, second printing. I believe this was a really short printed book as well. Kind of a creepy cover there, just like most Ice Cream Man covers. Got a bunch of needles in that ice cream cone. Got that 9.8. Okay, this I knew was not going to be a 9.8. I've had this book for a little while, and I tossed it into this submission. I think this is about where I had it pegged at. I mean, it looks really nice for the grade it got, I will say that. 9.2 Thor 337, first appearance of Beta Ray Bill. Always rumors on Beta Ray Bill, might show up in the new Thor movie. Always a great book to have. Classic cover by Walt Simonson, right? Yeah, Walt Simonson, story cover and art. Another big book. I knew this was not going to be a 9.8 again. Still a very respectable grade. We got Transformers number 1 in a 9.0, first print from 1984. Haven't seen a whole lot of high grade copies of this. I think I had one, and I'd let it go for like 30 or 40 bucks back in the day because that was the going price. But 9.0 is pretty respectable for this still, and happy to have that. Oh, it is a newsstand edition too. I don't know if that was at the point yet where they were any rarer or not. If anybody remembers the price, or the age break of when those became more rare, wants to help me out, let me know in the comments. Speaking of newsstands, we got a Spawn #1 in a 9.6. I do have another 9.6 newsstand that I got at the same time as this. I thought the first one I sent in was a little bit nicer. I thought this, had a shot at a 9.4, 9.6, so did pretty good there. I believe this is about a 1 in 100, incentive or, variant. Like there's roughly 100 copies of the regular copy out there compared, for every one of these, as far as, amount that were printed is kind of what the, universally believed amount of these that are out there, I think is, but it's not actually, noted on the label. So we don't really know how many actually that are graded are that way. Another big McFarlane book, Incredible Hulk 340 in a 9.6. I just made my video about Planet Comic-Con that I traded for one of these, so I've got 2 of these now in a 9.6. Great book to have. I may be letting one of them go, maybe in a trade or something again too. I didn't know I was going to get a 9.6 on this one when I traded for that 9.6, so I think I had this one pegged for about a 9.4, 9.6, but the way the trade worked out, I got 2 now, so can't complain about that. I really went heavy on the McFarlane on this. I do not remember. Not complaining by any means, but Batman 423, first print, right? Yeah, first print, classic Todd McFarlane cover. He always, I always hear how he is a little upset at this cover, the way that it turned out, because there's a couple spots right here, I don't know if you can see, right there where he missed the coloring. Then I thought there was one more, that it was like a little snafu on the coloring there, that anytime that he signs it, he's always like, oh man, I wish I could fix that. But I get a 9.2, very respectable grade in this, near mint minus. I picked this up from another local dealer at a convention, probably, by now it's probably 8, 10, 12 months ago, I don't even know, but I think I gave it a quick press and it turned out pretty good. Some few spine ticks there, and I think that's pretty much, sharp corners, but solid book there. That is my only copy of that book. Next up, all right, we got a weird one, guys. This, the LCS had, and is that on the outside? Yeah, it's on the outside, okay. The LCS had this, and I didn't even know anything about it. I actually sent an email to CGC to find out if they would even grade this, because I didn't even know. It's on Dreamhaven Books from 2004. Chagas Old Peculiar by Neil Gaiman. Yeah, it's a weird little book. I kind of flipped through it. It says in the back, it says, buy this book or Wilf opens his raincoat. So yeah, weird little out there book. It's probably, well, you can see all of the extra room here on the slab. It's cool how they slab these smaller books too. But we got a 9.6, I was pretty happy with that. It's black on the back. Some of these were signed by Neil originally. This one I believe was not. I looked at it before I sent it in just to make sure, but I don't think, this might be the only one that's even on the census. I'll have to check on that, but this might be the only graded copy. And I haven't really seen any that are in near mint plus condition other than this one I saw at the LCS. It was not cheap. I think it was around $80 or $100, but it was just so weird and so rare that I just hopped on it and got that back. All right, we got a nice key here. First appearance of Lady Bullseye, Daredevil Volume 2, number 111. We'll see if we get a Lady Bullseye. We had Colin Farrell as Bullseye in the old Ben Affleck Daredevil. We'll see what happens. Dotson variant cover. Terry, is it Terry Dotson? And yeah, Terry and Rachel. Yeah, they usually, a lot of covers they work together on those. And this is the variant. I think there was 1 or 2 other variants. There might have been an incentive. I'm not sure. This was probably an incentive. I need to check on that, but we got the 9.8 there. Cool book. All right, next up, Morbius Living Vampire #1. But we got a newsstand copy here again. I think I might have even got this one sealed still in the collection I bought, and then I opened it up, maybe gave it a quick press, and sent it off. Big old Charleston shoe ad on the back there too. But yeah, nice Morbius book. Yeah, it does say polybag removed on that, so not shocking. First appearance of the Grand Inquisitor and the Inquisitors, Darth Vader #6 from 2017. Another big Marvel and Disney key here. It's not noted on the label, but I believe this is the first appearance of Riri Williams in the Ironheart suit. Invincible Iron Man #3. Maybe one of the versions of the suit, so I'll have to check that. But in 2017, got the 9.8 there. Nice little book. Went really heavy with the Marvel on this, as I usually do. Speaking of, we got a Werewolf by Night #1. Let's just get rid of these. In 2020, first appearance of the Jake Gomez version of the character. There's a lot of talk about, maybe even confirmed rumors, news, whatever you want to call it. There's going to be a Werewolf by Night special, I believe, for like Halloween this year. People are not sure if the Werewolf by Night is going to be Jake Gomez or the original Werewolf by Night. So we'll see what happens there. And we got another copy in a 9.8. Yeah, this is written by Taboo from the Black Eyed Peas. I might have unboxed one of these already, actually. I don't remember. I think I might have another copy already. I bought a handful when it came out. Had a feeling about it. And we got another 9.8. And again, whether it's Jack Russell or Jake Gomez, we'll see. Got the B cover. That's a... Oh, okay. Yeah, this is the Veregi variant, right? Yeah, Jeffrey Veregi. I'm probably pronouncing his last name wrong, but cool B cover there. Scary werewolf. Nice 9.8 there with that black cover. All right, this one, looking at it, I can see a couple spine ticks, so I understand why it only got a 9.4, but Ultimate Fantastic Four #22, first full appearance of the Marvel Zombies, isn't that what we say here? Well, origin and first appearance of the Marvel Zombies. Yeah, nice little book there. I think that was, I may have had that book for some time. A lot of these books are books that, the way the market is now, I figure if I do want to sell them, the prices have gone up quite a bit, and it just makes a lot of sense if they're, 9.4, 9.6 or better. So some of these are like spec, like this one is Fit City #1. This recently got optioned, and I grabbed a few copies, I think directly from Boom on their online store. This is the A cover. I don't recall who optioned this, but looked like a fun little book. So I grabbed a copy or two. That one was nice enough to send in. And then here is the variant cover of that. Has the treasure map. I think this was like maybe a 1 in 10 variant. I think the print run on the series was pretty small, so we may not have a lot of these 1 in 10s out there. Next up, we got the first appearance of Lady Hellbender, and also a Spider-Man She-Hulk appearance. Totally awesome Hulk #1. I thought there might have been another first appearance on here, but either way, really cool book. Yeah, 9.8 there. Very cool Clayton Crane cover up next here. Punisher 229, Scorpion Comics and CK Elite exclusive. obviously an homage to Amazing Spider-Man 129, first appearance of the Punisher, which I've never had the chance to pick up affordably, like in a collection, or nobody has, you know, brought that to me to sell in any lots of books yet. It's one of the few keys of that era that I have not really come across. I mean, I could obviously buy it at a show and, you know, pay retail for it, but this is a really cool homage by Clayton Crane. Dual Scorpion Comics and CK Elite right there. There we got House of Slaughter #1, Tiny Onion Edition A from James Tynan's store. I think this was the one that was, I think this was limited still to 300 or 500 copies, maybe 300, 500 copies, something like that. And then, what else we got? Down the last two, we got, I really thought this was going to be a 9.8. Avengers West Coast #94. It's still a 9.6, but I thought this was near perfect. I've been hearing a lot of people, you know, quote unquote, losing the coin toss with the 9.6 to, you know, 9.8 at CGC. A few of these I knew weren't going to hit it, but I think this one had a shot. So I believe this is the first like real appearance of James Rhodes as War Machine, I think. But there might be some debate on that. I think I might have went by a key collector for that one. Yeah, so a little disappointing on that one, but still a nice book. Maybe the first time he's actually referred to as War Machine. Not sure. Then this one is also kind of a gut punch. I don't know how this got a 9.4. I have to check the grader's notes on this, but man. X-Men #4, another newsstand edition in a 9.4, first Omega Red. Yeah, kind of disappointing there, but I had a 9.8 that I just let go of. I really thought this was gonna be a 9.8 too, but I should have held on to that one, I guess. But yeah, 9.4, still respectable. Solid near mint, first Omega Red. A lot of Omega Red spec, obviously. Still waiting to see him. But always a great book. So there we have it. That's the full unboxing for this one. A lot of great modern books, a lot of newsstand copies, had some 9.8s, some few disappointments, but overall I think I'm pretty happy. Let me know what you think about these books. Are there any of these that are on your wanted list? Any I should hold on to forever? Any I should unload now that you think they're a sinking ship? Let me know down in the comments, please. So yeah, once again, thanks for watching the video. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet and you enjoy my content, please feel free to do so. I always appreciate that. Give me a thumbs up on your way out, and thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you guys next time.